Hello. So, giving you a little bit of an update, but this is more of a concept for you guys to consider when it comes to living on a budget and doing things extremely resourcefully. So, as you guys know, I live on a pretty tight budget and I'm doing everything in this budget as best as possible. So, like, everything you see in this garden build is all reclaimed lumber. So, every single one of these 4x4s you see right here were all reclaimed from a individual that was getting rid of them. I work for a local lumber company and trucking outfit. So whenever they no longer have the need for these 4x4s, they decide to throw them away. Well, in the 2 years that I've been at this current location, I have not needed to pay for a biomass run at our company because I just take everything, either the 4x4s or the pallet wood material. You guys know that I put together those little pallet wood shed right here and my pallet fencing for our dog kennel, but these are very valuable resources to have when developing your homestead because every dollar counts. Every penny is a crucial task to do. So start looking into your local areas and see if there are any construction companies that have free grab all bins for their scraps and everything like that. Or check with lumber yards or anything like that, just to see. It doesn't hurt to at least try. Hey, Roscoe. Hey, buddy. One of the most recent things I've been acquiring is these right here. So these are veneer pallets. So they're not like the typical wooden pallets that you would see right there. These ones are more for veneer plywood. And these ones are 8 feet long, roughly. Some of them are 8 on the dot. Some of them are 8.6 by about 4.5 to possibly 5 feet wide. Really cool thing is these are pretty well built. Some of these have cracks in them, but we can replace those. But they are pretty darn durable, and these are going to be excellent fencing panels for what I'm putting together right now. So within the next month to 2 months, I'll be finished with the garden prep setup and everything that you've seen here. Since that last video, obviously you can see that I put in some more berries at the base right over here. Those are the backstops to the garden boxes that are going to be built into the fencing system. The same thing is these ones up here, and disregard the way they look. My OCD is driving me nuts. Those are being replaced. But my biggest priority at this moment is to get the in-ground 50/50 boxes done. So what I've really been focusing on is leveling this out as best as I can with a flathead shovel. It's around here somewhere. And sifting out all the rock. So as you can see, I got a lot of rock in here, and I'm taking out all the root clusters and everything like that. There's more big piles of it over there. But each one of these boxes have been hand sifted with my little wire screen right there, removing all the big rocks in the ground, piling up a bunch of them here and that big pile right there. Just working, But then, because this part right here comes up to my driveway line, I'm going to use more of the 4x4 and oddball hardwood boards that I've gotten to build up the retaining wall, and I'll anchor everything in. I'm going to build up that retaining wall and then use those panels from over there as fencing material all the way around. And the greatest thing about it is these are free. This is free lumber, free wood. And it really helps when you're trying to do things as economically as possible, so being able to think critically and locate valuable resources is crucial, especially when you're developing something as large as what we're trying to do. Because don't forget, this other 6 acres over here may have sold to the folks in Arizona, but they haven't done anything with it for over a year. So I'm like hoping that they bought it, because they bought it sight unseen, and they bought it, came out here, and they were not happy. So I'm really hoping that they go, oh crap, I really don't want to play with this and I don't want to deal with that because I want that extra property right there. But using these valuable resources is crucial. So these right here are going to be the fencing material. It's going to surround all the perimeter of the entire property, with the exception of where the orchard is on this side, because I don't need to fence those in from the dogs, because I don't think they're going to jeopardize the orchard there after the trees have grown and all that. But I am going to use them to fence up to the property line and all the way up, so that way I can let my dogs just roam free, and that would eliminate this thing. I'll take out the fence, I'll leave the doghouse and everything, but once I get it barriered in, the dogs will have this entire run all the way up to the backside of my work sheds back there. I'll put a gate out right there in between where my property ends at the corner of where my planter boxes are, and the secondary property over here begins. I'll gate that off from the road right there. But yeah, and then these are also going to be used for the goat pen. So I'm also going to use these to fence the entire back side of the property all the way around and build the goat pen, the goat kennel, and everything like that. And cool thing is, there are thousands of these pallets at this company for free. So every day I pick up an entire load. This load right here has, I think it was like 25 or so in here. So since I live 30 miles away from my employer, and this location is about another 5-6 miles away from there, round trip, it is by far more economic for me to just bring my trailer with me every day. And as soon as I get off work, I run over there, I grab a load, I come home, maximizing my capabilities while minimizing my out-of-pocket costs, because all it's doing is just, it's giving me 6 more miles of drive time, plus the load weight, how much my truck consumes fuel after that. So yeah, but in the future, coming up over here by where the dog kennel is, the dogs have been really chill when they're out roaming around next to the chicken coop and everything. So we're going to expand. We're going to use the first 2 panels before the sand filter of our septic system right here, and we're going to bring the chicken coop all the way out. We're going to build a whole new coop and pen, so that way we can increase the flock size. Egg production is really good. We're basically generating anywhere between 5 to 8 dozen eggs a week. And it's gotten to the point now where I'm starting to do a 5 dozen drop off to my parents' house, just because I know they'll enjoy them. And I'll do that regularly, just so that way it's just, you're sharing the resources of your excess. I just want to let you guys know that, work is still going, and everything is going really well. I'm thoroughly enjoying this, and I'm hoping you guys are doing really well. I've started, so roughly about a year or so ago, I decided to join the X Space, or formerly known Twitter. So I did start a Oregon homesteading community on Twitter, or X. So if you guys use that platform, jump on in, because I want to be able to do more small form content uploads versus long form video uploads. And this is a great way for us to connect and be more passive, not waiting for videos or anything like that. And you guys can share with me what it is that you are doing. So come and follow me on X. My handle there is Patriot Redneck 2 on X and Twitter, and you can look me up on the community page of Oregon Homesteading. It is a member requested. I have to authorize people to join, but the only thing that I really request is if you're a community member of the Oregon state, then that's the only requirement, because I want to build the homesteader, prepper, people's mindset into a bigger platform, because I really want you guys to connect and be better on things. And if this is a way that we can help show encouragement and let people see what it is that you're currently doing and all that, I think that would be a powerful tool. I love you guys. God bless you. You have a good day.